Ladies and gentlemen, the Las Vegas Raiders have just added a veteran safety, a former Pro Bowler in Jamal Adams. Yes, he's getting up there in age. And probably the most important thing is he hasn't been the healthiest guy in the world. If we're being completely honest, he's only played in roughly 8 games in 3 years. 8 games in 3 years. So obviously, he needs to be a little bit more healthy as time goes on. The good news is he's saying right now he is probably the healthiest he's been in a very long time. Now, Jamal Adams, when he is healthy, is one of the best safeties in football. Now, again, he is 29 years old and hasn't had a healthy season in over 3 years, okay? So you can take that with a grain of salt if you'd like, and I don't, hate you for it. I think that's a smart decision. He could come in here, he could be a massive difference maker, but what I wanted to do in this video is kind of break down why I believe Jamal Adams is actually still a good player, but more importantly, why I believe that he can come in here on day one and actually help this Raiders team win games and get to maybe the playoffs. I don't really know, right? We'll see as time goes on, but right here, he's playing a little bit as a box safety, so he's in line, right? But he's playing a flat, seam flat to the outside. Now, as we read off that play action, gets out, gets to his spot, and as they dump this down to Paris Campbell, he is someone who's not afraid to put his body on the line, makes a big time hit, drives him back, and they gain about 1 to 2 yards on this play. I'm excited for Jamal Adams reuniting with Pete Carroll, but now in Las Vegas. Hopefully, again, if he's healthy, you're going to see this defense look a lot different than it did last year, right? You add Jermaine Pratt from Cincinnati, you add a Landon Roberts, you add Darien Porter, you add Jeremy Chin, you still have Isaiah, who they love, but now, right, you add another guy that can come in here and give you some more DB depth. Probably a day one starter if I had to guess, just because of how good he was and how good he already knows the system that Pete Carroll wants to run defensively. I think this is a great addition, and we're going to break down some film, so hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. Let's dive in. Now, you'll notice a lot of these highlights, he's in the box. They like to use him as an extra linebacker at times, so if you still wanted to play Isaiah and Jeremy Chin as your two deep safeties, Jamal Adams could even sub in as a linebacker at times as well. Now, he's not big enough, and maybe if they're an I formation on a goal line, to play that linebacker set. But this guy's as physical as you'd want him to be, and he can play good zone coverage, right? So right here he's dropping into a little bit of a flat again in this kind of left side of the field. Now, as they dump this down to Williams, you're in a one-on-one situation. Now, offenses in the NFL, they love these situations, because if this guy, right, misses the tackle, there is so much space for the running back or the wide receiver to get out. But the thing about Jamal Adams I love, he's a very short tackler, doesn't take too many uncalculated risks, and right here they end up losing 2 yards. And look at the separation off the chip and release, right? Chips, releases, look at how much separation. When this ball comes out, there is a lot of room for this running back to make Jamal Adams miss, but he just can't, right? Jamal Adams is too quick, too physical, and too smart. Great stop there by Adams on that play. Another big time play here by Jamal Adams. You're going to see him kind of up top at that nickel spot, right? Look at him blow past the wide receiver, disengage from a guard or a tackle, and then make the play in the backfield. Again, Jamal Adams is very smart in run defense. He's a very short tackler, and he's someone that I think can help this Raiders defense immensely from day one, man. From day one. Again, you can go back to their defense of last year. They ranked 25th in the NFL in points allowed per game. They were okay in stopping the run, not bad at all. Top 15, which is kind of where you want to be. Maybe even more in the top 10, essentially. But then when you look at the pass defense, man, 22nd in sack percentage, 22nd in interception percentage, 19 in completion percentage allowed. They needed just to get better. And I feel like when you look at the guys that they've added, they become more physical. They're more dominant at the line of scrimmage. I am a little bit sad that Christian Wilkins is going to miss some time here, but we're gonna have to look for JJ and Tonka Hemingway to take major steps up within this defense early on in camp, which starts tomorrow. So we're gonna be covering it all for you guys tomorrow. However, I am going to end the video right here, guys. Do me a big favor, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications if you are new. Let me know what you guys think about the signing. Yes, he's getting up there in age, and yes, he's not the healthiest guy in the world over the past couple of seasons, but when he is healthy, he is a good player. So let me know what you guys think. Also, I believe I made a mistake. So he played at Tennessee for a little bit last year, played 3 games there, played in 2 games with Detroit last year as well. So played 5 games last year, and then in 2023 played 9 games. So he has played a little bit more, but again, still not as healthy as you want him to be. So join the family, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in part 2 tomorrow. Peace.